Hi there. Like we've mentioned before, PR can feel overwhelming when you are just starting out. You might be asking yourself, do I do this myself? Should I build a team or do I hire someone outside? Now, the truth is, there's no one size fits all answer, but understanding the different ways you can approach PR and what each option offers will help you make the best decision for your goals, your time, and budget. Now, the first option we have over here is a DIY PR. You handle it yourself. Now, doing your own PR can work if you're hands on, organized, and ready to learn. It's the most cost effective approach, but it's also time consuming and requires patience. So, think of yourself as, either a founder or a CEO of perhaps, let's say, a smaller company. You would have to do all of the different tasks yourself. For example, you personally send press releases, respond to journalist queries, and build a basic media list. Now, why this works, you maintain full control over your messaging and can react quickly. But keep in mind, you aren't just doing PR, you are literally scaling your own business. You are doing PR alongside so many other things. Let's say, for example, hiring, or you are doing your own finances if you are, let's say, a smaller company. So, would this be the best option for you? You have to think of all this because you're going to have to set some time aside to actually focus on all these different things. Let's say, for example, communicating with journalists. Sometimes it's back and forth communication. So you need to be focused on that. You can't just message them once and then forget about it, because that's not what PR is. It's not a set it and forget it type thing. You constantly have to work at it. Now, if this is something that you are interested in doing, focusing on PR all on your own. So here's one tip that might be helpful to you, and this is to focus on the basics. Let's say media list, pictures, and press releases. Focus on these before trying more complex campaigns. Now, the next one we have here is an in-house team. Your company handles PR internally. Now, instead of doing it alone, you have a dedicated PR team or department within your company managing all communications. For example, your marketing PR team handles press releases, media outreach, internal communication, and event announcements. Now, one of the reasons why this works, you get consistency, brand knowledge, and faster responses, especially for ongoing campaigns or urgent situations. Now, this in many cases might be the best option because you have full control over your PR team. You can communicate with them daily. They will basically handle all of your messaging and everything, so you don't have to worry about it. You can just tell them, okay, these are the type of tasks or things that I want to focus on, and then your team takes care of it. Now, if you want one top tip in doing this, hiring a skilled PR professionals is key. So having a team is only effective if they know media relations and your industry. Because if you're hiring people and they aren't knowledgeable on PR, you'll still be doing all of the work because you'll be delegating, you'll be mentoring, and that is good. However, the main focus was to get that help in so you wouldn't have to do all of this. So hiring a skilled team would work out in your favor. And then option three would be a freelancer or consultant, an external individual expert. Now, a freelancer is an external professional you hire for specific campaigns or advice. They bring expertise, contacts, and flexibility. For example, a freelancer pitches your new product launch to targeted a niche journalist. And one of the reasons this works is they're specialized, usually more affordable than agencies, and can scale to your specific needs. Now, if you don't want to have an entire agency, or you might not have a big budget to work with, this might be a good option for you. And if you don't have, let's say, a lot of PR needs and you just have one or two tasks that you'd like a freelancer to take care of, let's say, for example, you have a press release and you'd like a freelancer to distribute it to different publications, this would be a better option than having all of the services included by, going with an agency instead. So hiring a freelancer might be a better option if you don't have too many PR services that you might require. And then option four would be a PR agency. So this is an external full service team. Now, agencies manage everything. This includes strategy, outreach, campaigns, press kits, let's say social PR, and sometimes influencer partnerships as well. For example, a product launch campaign with full media coverage, influencer outreach, and follow-up placements handled entirely by the agency. Now you might wonder what is the difference between this and, let's say, hiring a freelancer, because that's external as well. Now this includes so many different services, and if you just want one specific thing, let's say like the press releases, then you don't need an agency. You just need one person who can complete that service for you, and then you can do any of the other things, let's say, on your own. So if you need a journalist to, or you would like to reach out to journalists yourself, that's okay. The freelancer just takes care of the other things for you. However, an agency, they take care of everything. So agencies have the resources, experience, and scale that freelancers or in-house team may lack. So this would work out whether you have, let's say, if you are a bigger company or you are a more established company, then it would make sense for you to have an external team. If you've got a big budget to work with because they've got different services that they provide, then this would be a good option for you as well. And then also, just one tip for you. So agencies are an investment. So ensure your campaign goals and budget align before committing, because it can be pricey. So if you are a smaller company and you don't have a big budget to work with, maybe this isn't something that you should consider just yet. Maybe focus on doing it yourself before building that team. If your team cannot do something, maybe hire a freelancer. And when you are able to scale, then maybe start looking at hiring a PR agency. So there's no one size fits all answer. The best choice depends on your resources, your goals, and timeline. So some successful companies start with, DIY PR. Others grow faster by hiring a freelancer or agency. So the key is understanding the options, weighing the pros and cons, and then choosing the approach that will get you results.